Live from beautiful Oriole Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Babe Boomer. She's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from her.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching her in batting practice, she was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think she'd probably say half of the home runs she's hit lately have been mistakes because she's just trying to go gap to gap.
First pitch coming your way next. One down. Next for Milwaukee, Babe Boomer. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for in December. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Bang! She'll circle the bases. She's up to 3 home runs in the series. The Brewers score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Boog, I wasn't sure she hit that one as hard as she needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Stepping in, Dylan Beavers.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Swings through that. And they'll do it again. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Boomer. She's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers, well, really appreciate. Not someone who's going to get herself into trouble by dancing around by walking batters. Strike 2.
Yeah, she throws strikes, and she's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Hernandez.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez. Ball. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never.
That is the inning. Orioles held in check there, and they're down 2-0. Bottom of the second. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One and two now. Swings through it for the K. That K's their third of the game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Boomer, in her fourth year, just 21 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side here in the second. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Boomer.
Ball, that's out.
Round it.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now she'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and her second hit.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
One out. Runner at second. William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Runner at second. Right side. Holiday
Stand up.
gets it to first. Got him.
Up next for
And
Milwaukee,
here's a look at how he's
the
using
right
his
fielder,
pitches in this one.
Jackson Chourio.
Next to hit, Jackson Chourio.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner stays put at third. Swing, and he popped it up. Holiday settles under this one. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 3 and the Orioles nothing. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Boomer set to go again, facing a standout rookie singing.
Rookie of the year candidate or not, she's still got to hit it. This pitcher's not handing out welcome baskets by any means.
Oh, 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
The 1-0. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Irish.
2 down, base is empty. Now the Orioles catcher.
Ball 1.
Boomer wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Two down, nobody on.
She's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that she's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Horner whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Boomer back on the mound to face the heart of the order, Singy.
Yeah, and this is where you got to sharpen your focus, Boog. No freebies. Make quality pitches and trust your plan. You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ground ball to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
That one at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late. The Orioles trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure her out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Hernandez in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Boomer.
That's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
And her hot hitting continues.
They kept her in the yard that time, but all she's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this player.
And now it's William Contreras. Runner on the go. That to right. Beavers on his way over. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Orioles nothing. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Boomer back at it, working with a lead.
Yeah, the scoreboard favors her, so can't give this offense a reason to believe, Boog. It's about keeping momentum. Get ahead, stay ahead.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Smith, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Oh, and 2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Just missed. Right through there for a strike. The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here. Gets a piece and stays alive. One, 2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect her to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
On the ground to third. Young tosses to first, and that is that. So 5 perfect innings in the books. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back here in Baltimore, leading off Chet Williams.
The left fielder, Chet Williams.
Boomer back to work. In the air, out towards left center. And there's one away. And here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one.
The center fielder, Nate George.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And there's a ball. The Brewers leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Caught him looking for the K. Now he's challenging the called strike.
Backdoor cutter right there, if you will, and she got the call. According to the electronic strike zone, it was a little off the plate, but I'd say it was a nice job by the catcher just to receive that and present it to the umpire to make it look like it was a strike. It was that cutting action, I think, that helped it almost clip the corner.
Got him. Now 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Grounded out his first time up.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Struck him out swinging, and she strikes out the side for the second time today. So she's perfect through 6. Major League Baseball is on the show. Next is the designated hitter, Babe Boomer.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
That's to third. Over to Smith, and that will end the inning. Brewers go down quietly, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Dylan Beavers.
Dylan Beavers.
Off the plate, ball 1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him looking. Looks like she's picked up right where she left off.
Boog, I think even when you know she's got that pitch in her arsenal, you're still going to have a hard time recognizing and reacting to it unless you've seen it several times. And honestly, if you can hit that pitch, I'm concerned because you probably can't hit anything else that she throws. That one right there locked him up. These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Holiday not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
0-1. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. High fly ball down the left field line. Kwan moving back. And a foul ball. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Taps softly to the right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get. She's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Fastball is outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The Brewers up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
He swings and fouls one off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 down, base is empty. Adael Amador, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show Wisconsin. So 2 down. Babe Boomer digs in now. She's already homered in this game. Chop to third. Black.
Come on.
Throws to first in time. And that's the inning. Babe Boomer heading back out for the bottom of the 9th as she'll look to make history. Boomer looking for the complete game. This crowd feels it. You know she wants the ball to finish this.
Yeah, Boog, you live for moments like these. Exciting for us as announcers as well. It's all about closing the door. Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Here's a high chopper. Terang fires over to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope she gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for her at this point.
Fly ball down the line. And there's 2 down.
26 up and 26 down. One more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boo.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. Foul ball there.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. And there it is, history. She's thrown a perfect game.